What's up, everybody? It's your girl Brittany coming back at you with another video. Today we are going to be discussing the disappearance of Alexis Patterson. Alexis was born April 4th, 1995 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. On the morning of May 3rd, 2002, Alexis and her stepdad, LaRon Bourgeois, walked half a block from their home to High Mount Community School. Alexis crossed the road towards the school, and LaRon watched a crossing guard take Alexis to the school's playground before he himself turned around and walked back home. After the school day ended, Alexis's parents were notified of her absence. Ayanna immediately contacted local police, and it took them an hour to respond. Alexis didn't finish her homework the night before, and as a punishment, she wasn't allowed to bring her cupcakes to class for snack day. Initially, Ayanna and LaRon believed that Alexis was upset about her punishment, so she refused to attend class, but the fact that she didn't return home made them believe something else caused her disappearance. 2 weeks before Alexis went missing, parents at High Mount Community School had received letters warning them of a man who had tried to abduct a little boy near the school. A week later, a teacher spotted Alexis talking to an unknown woman at the back of the school. Despite being lectured by her mother, she was seen speaking to the same woman 2 days later, which worried Ayanna. The surrounding areas were searched, with the case being treated as a potential runaway. Upon speaking to Alexis's classmates, it was learned that a red truck had been spotted parked near the school for most of the week and vanished after Alexis went missing. The truck was never identified, and police were not able to conclude if it was connected to the case. Some students reported seeing Alexis crying on the playground before and after the school day had ended, but no one saw her in class. Alexis's biological dad had been in prison and learned of his daughter's disappearance via local news coverage. On May 6, 2002, he was released from prison and questioned by police. He was fully cooperative, and investigators ruled him out of being involved. Ayanna and LaRon were also questioned, with LaRon of specific interest due to his criminal past. In 1994, he had been involved in a bank robbery as the getaway driver. The robbery resulted in the death of a police officer in Glendale, Wisconsin. In exchange for LaRon's testimony, he was granted immunity, which landed the other suspect's life in prison. After questioning LaRon, investigators didn't believe that he had any involvement in Alexis's disappearance. In order to get Alexis's image out to the public, hundreds of volunteers passed out flyers with her description. Investigators went door to door asking if anyone had seen her, and billboards were set up in Milwaukee asking people with information to come forward. A man by the name of Bryan Warner wrote and distributed racist flyers questioning why any white person would care about a black girl gone missing. He was arrested for posting the flyers, but released after it was determined his comments were protected by the First Amendment free speech clause. On May 14, 2002, investigators reclassed Alexis's disappearance as a criminal investigation. In August 2002, an anonymous caller contacted a local television station and said that Alexis's remains had been disposed of in the Milwaukee River. Police divers searched the river, but nothing was found. Between 2004 and 2005, a prisoner told investigators that Alexis's remains had been buried in the southern United States near a metropolitan area. This tip led to the search of a vacant house in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but nothing was found. In 2007, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children released an age progression photo showing what Alexis would look like at 12 years old. Another was released in 2009 showing what she would look like at 14, and the final age progression photo was released in 2013, showing what she would look like at age 17. In July 2016, investigators received information from a man named Joshua Miller of Bryan, Ohio, who believed his ex-wife was Alexis. There were aspects of his ex-wife's past that didn't add up. She had no memory of her childhood prior to the age of 10. As he began to dig into her past, he came across Alexis's missing persons flyer and was struck by the resemblance of Alexis and his ex-wife. From the flyer, he discovered Alexis and his ex-wife had the same birthmark in the exact same place.
She knows that's her child. Like, she is 110% sure that that's her child.
Josh is the man who led police to Ohio. He was once married to the woman and is now in a custody battle over their son. As he dug into her past, he says he came upon Alexis Patterson's missing flyer. It notes Alexis has a scar under one eye and a bump on her pinky. So, he says, does his ex-wife. He had another question for Alexis's mom.
You need to ask Ayanna if her daughter had a birthmark and where it was at. She said she had a birthmark in the exact same spot. Made me puke.
Hoping to confirm his suspicions, Joshua traveled to Milwaukee with his son to meet Ayanna and provided her a sample of his son's DNA. When Senator Lena Taylor, who had been helping the Patterson family in their search for Alexis, caught wind of this theory, she was certain Joshua's ex-wife was Alexis after seeing their wedding photo. She contacted the local sheriff's office and they sent officers to Ohio. When officials met with Joshua's ex-wife, she provided them with a green card, passport, and birth certificate that stated she was from Belize and 7 years older than Alexis. When DNA came back from the Wisconsin Regional Crime Lab, it was determined that samples between Joshua's ex-wife and an alleged toothbrush of Alexis's from 14 years ago didn't match. Ayanna believes the DNA sample they used on behalf of Alexis could have been corrupted or had come from another source. She demanded a new DNA test, but was denied.
Today, I got the results on the media. I didn't get a call till after they released it on the media, stating that Lisa is not Alexis. I don't believe that. Absolutely not. And the reason why is because I just gave the MPD my DNA yesterday, okay? And they told me, the lieutenant, I talked to the lieutenant today, he told me that they matched Lisa's DNA with the DNA that they got 14 years ago of Alexis's. Well, first of all, who gave you the DNA 14 years ago? You never received the DNA from me. What DNA did you use? From a toothbrush? Nah. Give me the real DNA. Use my DNA. Put my DNA to Lisa's DNA and take it from there. And if the test come back stating that she's not mine, then that's when I will accept it. But right now, I'm not accepting it because she's too much like me. How does she have the same mole right here that I have, that my daughters have, and her granddaughter, and her daughter have? She has the same birthmark as Alexis had when Alexis was first born. She has the same mark on her eye, the right eye, what my daughter had, okay? She has the same bump, and she has the same mole on her nose right here, too. We're too much alike for this not to be my child. I worry about my daughter every day. I've been worried about my baby for 14 years. You understand? And then now that I finally got a nice, I feel like a solid clue, you know what I'm saying, a solid lead, y'all gonna tell me that it's not her? It hurts. It really hurts. I will continue to search. I will continue to search for her. I would never stop until she come home. I will say to Alexis, I'm sorry for the things that you've gone through. And I've never meant to cause you any pain. I'm just a hurting mother that wants her child. And I believe that you are my daughter. And no matter what the test says, I still believe 1,000,000% that you are my child. And I want you to continue to go on with your life and try to be as happy as you can and be the best mother that you can possibly be. And raise your children and don't let no one hurt your kids. Don't let your children out your sight.
As of 2009, the case has been assigned to the Milwaukee Police Department's Cold Case Unit. May 3rd is now known in Wisconsin as Alexis Patterson Forget-Me-Not Day. The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office is currently offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to Alexis's return. What do you guys think about this case? Do you feel like Joshua's ex-wife is Alexis Patterson? There's a few theories surrounding this case, which I'm not going to elaborate on in this video. If you guys are curious, I think that you should go ahead and look it up. It's definitely interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this case in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you in my next video.